And the host is in the clouds tonight. My goodness.
Yeah, I created that last night using the newly discovered thing that we finally got to work. And I look like I'm okay over on audio with YouTube. So I'm going to move this over there. I'll check speaker box commands as they filter in, and people tell me they're either loud or quiet or whatever. John Williams is in the house, or is that someone else? Let's see. Yeah, that was John. Tony Wallow was first. John Lloyd Sr. says, good evening from Virginia, and he was second. Great Guy was third. And how is the fight still on, or did that end?
The Tyson fight, it hasn't started yet.
Well, it said it was going live at 8 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. What?
They're having four bouts all together.
Oh, geez. Talk about clickbait.
Is that the Paul fight?
Yeah, Mike Tyson, what's his
Jake
name?
Paul.
The main bout is a woman's title fight of some sort, I think.
Yeah, that's coming up next.
Okay.
So then they're going to fight afterwards?
No. The two women are going to fight in a few minutes.
Right.
Because they just ended another bout.
Right. So then after the women box, that's when Jake Paul and Tyson are going to box?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm glad I didn't stick around on Netflix to watch that tonight. Okay. Welcome to Friday night.
They shortened the rounds to 2 minutes instead of the regular 3.
Yeah. It's only eight rounds.
Instead of the what? Normal 15 or 12 or whatever it normally is?
Well,
Yeah.
normally it's like
10.
8 to 10 3-minute rounds normally.
Yeah.
I don't follow boxing now. Well, it popped up on Netflix earlier at about 10 minutes to late, and I thought, yeah, I might watch a little bit of that. Boy, am I glad I didn't stick around to do that. Phew. That would have been so disappointing. Very chilly, rainy day here again. Right now we're 47 degrees outside. Just very... It was cold. At 50 degrees outside, it was cold. Hello, Winter Mute. Ski Man joins us over in chat. John Williams is in chat. Robert Michael's in chat. I think Robert Michael's in the Zoom, homie, as well. I do believe I see him there. We got Bill, Rich, Greg, Sam, Jeff. But there you guys go again. You cannot be side by side. Now, we've had
Ski Man 21632. It is currently 52.3 degrees Fahrenheit, 11.3 degrees Celsius, and clear in Denton, Maryland.
Chris is there. Hello,
John
Chris.
Williams said hello,
Yeah, one
Greg
of the lead
Guy.
articles I saw on the homepage tonight was talking about 7 areas where they have the dreaded S word tonight.
I saw something about that, and I just went on. Just nope.
Including part of Nevada.
Nope. You can keep it. Have fun. Enjoy.
I think one area was Indianapolis.
No. I just checked the weather, and we have higher temperatures expected tomorrow with the high of 56. That's good. Then 60, then 63, then 65. So we're not going to get any snow. Now the trailer tonight, it was an animated 16-second version of this, and I was just messing around trying a couple different things out
John
just
Williams,
to see how it
it is
works. I'm
currently
going to like some of the
39.9
new
degrees
features.
Fahrenheit, 4.4 degrees Celsius, and clear in Madison,
In
Wisconsin.
California, they actually had snow this week.
I'm sure they did up in the mountains.
High elevations.
Yeah, I'm sure up in the
Yeah,
mountains
part
they
of
did.
this is Northern California and then across the border in Nevada near Reno.
Well, it's. I mean, we're sitting in the middle of November, and it's going to be here, whether we like it or not. It's going to be here. I don't think I can talk her into being a snowbird and going to Florida or Mississippi or Alabama or I don't know someplace south and warm and no snow. So I'm sure that's out. Hello, Ghetto. Hey, Ghetto joins us in Zoom. I think I've gotten everybody mentioned now on that. I really don't have anything for tonight. I did get notification that they approved the ad suitability, but I knew that 2 days ago because I check things every day. The how do I word this? The short that I uploaded twice with 2 different titles is now over 9,000 combined views. I'm blown away. Now, I did try another test this evening, and 10 minutes ago it showed it had 98 views on one screen, but when you go to another screen, it shows it has 3 views. I don't know what the discrepancy is. I don't know if one's ahead, the servers, or what. And again, I'm not going to lose a lot of sleep. I really don't care. I do have a goal for the end of the year.
John Williams said, roll over, lol.
Yeah. Mrs. K's commentary sometimes can be very funny. So, I mean, at least she likes the sport. I got to really work with her to get her closer, maybe teach her how to zoom, especially with the new iPhones. Man, you don't have to do the finger thing and, you know, spread your screen apart. You can just put your finger and rotate it, and it will zoom.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Let's go.
Lost my train of thought. Well, that's it for tonight. See you guys tomorrow. Oh,
I know.
I do have goals before the end of the year that I want to achieve, and we'll see. And they are quite lofty. I'm going to tell you right now, I have some very lofty goals. Not quite 1 million, but they're lofty. Oh, come on. Nobody watched Doug today, and he said he wants to get 1 million subscribers?
Only 500,000?
A little bit under that. Slightly a little bit below that. There's only 3 zeros in what I want. I'll discuss it afterwards.
So only 6 more subscribers then.
Last I checked, I'm already at 3130.
No, I said 6 more, not total.
Well, 6 more will put me at 3142. That's achievable, I think. I mean, I don't know how many days are left between now and the end of the year, and you have to toss out Thanksgiving, you have to throw out Christmas Eve, and you have to throw out Christmas Day. I think New Year's Eve you can count. There's going to be a lot of people on YouTube, I would imagine.
Well, if you want to give yourself some slack, you can wait until Chinese New Year's.
Which is when?
I don't know, but it's later than regular New Year.
Is it in this calendar year, or is it over in 2025 sometime?
No, it's over in 2025.
Oh, well, yeah, there we go. Let's use the Chinese New Year. That gives me plenty of time. And I haven't even done the math on what it's going to take to acquire this. Mrs. K and I were talking about it, and I proposed to her a suggestion or an idea or a thought or whatever.
Okay, Chinese New Year is Wednesday, January 29th.
Oh, then I got 3 months. I got December, well, about 2 months. Well, it's Chinese New Year, so I'm going to add an extra month. Nobody's going to know the difference. I got 3 months.
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. Got some news from BH Ringer today. Got an email from him. He recommended a very, very good YouTube video to watch. It's about 42 minutes in length. A little lengthy, but well worth the watch. And it deals with veterans, so I'm going to drop the link in the 2 chats, Zoom and YouTube itself. And if you'd like to watch it, then... Now, why is that not showing? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I just got through watching it. Mrs. K! Mrs. K is watching... I think it's Korean, but I'm not 100% sure.
What, not Vietnamese?
No. Oddly enough, we're struggling finding Vietnamese channels and programming. Okay, it's in both YouTube chat and Zoom chat. And BH Ringer's feeling a little bit under the weather, so we want to put some thoughts and good thoughts and prayers for him. Long Dog's in chat. Did I see the triangle fish for dinner? No, you saw a image. We had fresh cod that we bought, and Mrs. K battered it, and oh man, it was good. It was really, really good. And I had a half a potato for French fries. So I figure that's modern enough. That'll work. Poor mom. Yeah, poor mom. Poor mom. Oh, good golly. It was quite an interesting day. I spent most of it on the phone trying to get some little problems worked out that I found out yesterday. Basically, I lost $972 through no fault of my own, by the way. And the mortgage company is saying the insurance company is responsible for refunding me the money. And right now I'm at a dead end with the insurance company because apparently the gentleman that was in charge at that time no longer works for him, and they can't help me out. So I tabled it for today, Saturday and Sunday. Monday morning, when I get up, I'm going to start all over again and go a different approach this time. Yeah, poor dad is correct, Tony. We went shopping today, and I said, as we're backing out of the driveway, I said, I really don't want to go to Walmart today. Okay, so we go to Costco, and we bought enough food that we should be able to get to about the Chinese New Year, believe it or not. So we're coming home, and she goes, "Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot is never good." I said, "What?" She goes, "We didn't get," and I said, "That's because Costco doesn't carry that." "Well, can we go to Walmart?" And I really didn't want to go to Walmart today. You know where we went.
Walmart.
We ended up buying about a fourth of the money we spent at Costco, and we only needed like 3 things, okay? 3 things, and we walked out with 15 things. I don't get it. But I know Costco doesn't carry individual
John
canned.
Williams said Wally World.
Yes, Wally World. They don't carry individual canned green beans, corn, peas, lima beans. They don't carry that stuff. It's all bulk items. So, Walmart it was. Not going tomorrow though.
We went
Yeah.
too. Yikes.
Well, I thought we had everything from Costco, but apparently
Yeah.
we did not. But we are stocked up on a lot of things. Tomorrow we're going to spend the day divvying up the meat because I don't want to put it in a freezer whole and then unthawing it, chopping off what you want, putting it back in whole. That's not good. So I'm gonna participate. I may even record it. We may even do an upload. I don't know. Costco had a recall on their Kirkland brand butter. Didn't know they had butter, to be honest. I guess they could. Now the one thing they did have, which I found to be really interesting, was they carried cottage cheese, and it's a brand name of cottage cheese. It's a bigger tub, and it's cheaper than the smaller tub of the same brand at Walmart. So I bought one of those because I'm getting kind of low on cottage cheese.
John Williams said I will not go to Walmart on weekends.
Now you'll never
Middle of the
know
week
who
is way
makes
better.
necessarily, but the Kirkland brand of stuff that they have a Kirkland name on is always made by a name brand company.
Yeah, and then they
Won't
just
tell you who it is.
and they slap the Kirkland label on it. Yeah. We did have a very serious discussion about the possibility of when we move, not buying another house, but just going ahead and trying to get into a facility, sort of kind of community for older people. There's a lot to be discussed. I was so frustrated today with what I found out and the information and where it led. Now, 2 of the people I talked to were very helpful. Both of them, first and foremost, said, "Sir, I'd like to thank you for your service. What is the problem?" And when I told them, they both of them, "Well, let's see what we can do." They couldn't do anything, but at least the effort was there. And whether that's scripted or not, I don't know. But it was kind of nice. And the third gentleman, if we want to call him that, he was just very unpleasant. I don't know the word I want. Didn't want to help. So Long Dog's dropped a link. I believe that's probably going to be for the recall because something wasn't printed on the label. Well, it probably is going to be in the state of California, and don't get started down that road. So anyway, we thought about an apartment complex, but then we have one common wall right now, but in an apartment, I'm getting as bad as Doug in my words, I tell you. In an apartment complex, you're going to have 2 common walls more than likely unless you live in an end unit. And then you may have 3 because your back
English.
wall may have someone behind it as well. So we don't want that. Yes, English.
Well, and the thing is,
English.
It's possible to have 4 if you got people above you, below you too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I forgot about that. Yeah, you could always, unless you live on the top floor,
but in
then
the
you're gonna have.
situation you're in now, probably the wall between you and the other house you've connected to probably has more insulation than you would in an apartment too.
Probably.
My wife and I only lived in an apartment for about 3 years when I first went to work. We didn't have any money saved to buy a house. But as it happened, it was an older building made of concrete block. And that was not bad on the noise. The floors were solid concrete above and underneath you, and the walls were concrete block. And it was older, but it wasn't bad, and we didn't have cockroaches all over the place, so.
California, we had those in our condo.
Tony Wallow said no way.
We lived in a very nice apartment complex off of Sahara when we moved to Vegas. It was nice. It was really nice, but we wanted to get into a house, and that worked out. Long Dog said, so did I.
John Williams said
I thought it was
subscribe.
not possible. I get Netflix for free, so it didn't cost me anything to almost not watch it. It was advertised a lot, but again, I'm glad I didn't, because the way it was advertised is that fight, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, was going to be at 8 o'clock, and thank goodness I didn't. That explains why when I go check out my sports page, why there's no updates on the fight. That hasn't happened yet. So, where's that being held at? Is that out west somewhere?
Don't know.
Dallas, Texas, AT&T Stadium.
That's middle of the country. So it's 9:17 there. I'm just trying to figure out what time they might have have it start. I plan on leaving around 11, and I'm going to watch television out of the West. Believe it or not, last night my TV shows I watched out of the West were from Fresnoville.
Say goodbye, Ken.
All of my other channels for CBS would not work. Fresnoville, where Dougie lives, worked just fine. Worked for 2.5 solid hours with no issues at all. It was kind of nice too. Usually there's a little buffering here and there, but it was kind of nice. Now that means tonight I won't get to watch what I want to watch, which is SWAT, and the one that comes on right after that, which is Fire Country.
Does SWAT have new episodes still?
Yes, this is allegedly their last season. This is their swan song. It was supposed to end last year, but there was so much flack and feedback that they gave them a swan song season, which is this season. I think the same thing's going to happen with Blue Bloods. I've read some things and saw some things that indicate Blue Bloods might be doing that as well. We'll see.
The episodes this season were deliberately done to trend towards a final result in the series, and I haven't seen any of it, but I've just seen teasers, and supposedly there's some talk that something might actually happen to Danny in Blue Bloods, where he leaves the police force.
John Williams said
what I read
Blue
is
Bloods
he
in
might
their
be
final
leaving
season right now.
the earth. That's what I read.
Okay. Well, mine didn't speculate on that, but it speculated he might finally get the boot from the...
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, John's watching Blue Bloods, but yeah, it's 10 o'clock, so Blue Bloods is on. I've watched an episode here and there, but that's another show I just could not really get interested in. And I like most of the actors and actresses on there, but it just never clicked for me. Fire Country,
Have you ever seen Tom Selleck in recent years when he's not in his suit like he wears on the Blue Bloods? He's got pretty dumpy, I guess would be the word I would.
Chunky, like a little big.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. 2:37 tonight. I was a little disappointed, but then I'm accepting it. I apparently am going to stay right around 2:35, 2:36, 2:37.
Well, I went to a little reception today. My financial advisor had a little Thanksgiving party for all her clients. Just one of those things where you walk in and say hello, grab a sandwich and a cupcake and some coffee and shoot the breeze a while, and then you can leave, sort of a thing.
Jeff, I told you, don't pick up the food, pick up the money. The food, get that
There's
later.
No money lying around, unfortunately.
Oh, well.
But I got a little more cleaned up and dressed up than I normally do for my everyday stuff. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I realized that all of the extra Halloween candy and everything has added a couple of pounds on the front.
So, you saying that about cleaned up and dressed up and little normal. So today, we're going to the store, and yes, I have on my second pair of ice cream delivery pants. I don't know if you can see them or not. Okay? Mrs. K goes,
for a new job?
yeah, really. Mrs. K goes, you're not going to wear shorts? I said, I'm perfectly fine in shorts. It's 50 degrees. I'm good with shorts. But what I'm not fine with is the people pointing out and saying, look at that man, he's in shorts. No, I just put these on.
I don't know. I'm just not a shorts guy. I own a pair. But
a pair.
On the average, I probably had, even in Vegas, all the years I've lived here, I haven't worn, I could count on two hands the number of times I've worn shorts in 20 years here.
I'm just the opposite with long pants.
I'm just not comfortable in shorts.
Yeah, I am. Cobra Kai, Greg put a comment in there. I've never watched one episode of that. No interest whatsoever. And the new series Cross, which is Alex Cross, starts tonight on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime.
Show, right?
Right, that's a detective show.
What's the
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman made some Alex Cross movies.
Yep.
One or two of them.
I think he made two of them. He was the original Alex Cross.
He's not in this one, though, I gather, right?
I don't think so. No, in fact, I don't know if you've ever watched the TV show Leverage, but the black guy from Leverage is playing Alex Cross in the new series. Mm-hmm. Also on the TV news, and I probably won't watch 1 minute of this show, there's a new twist on Sherlock Holmes called Watson. Please, hold your excitement down, please. I don't know.
I've kind of lost interest in the variations on Sherlock Holmes. The last one I remember had a Watson as a woman.
Lucy Liu. That was with Johnny Miller.
A few of those, and I was just never intrigued by it, really.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but Johnny Miller was the actor and Lucy Liu was Watson. Is all right. I like Johnny Miller. I think he's a pretty good actor. And I like Lucy Liu. She's definitely not difficult to watch Lucy Liu at all. Okay, I'm safe.
No.
Oh, man. We got about 6 minutes if anybody's got anything you want to bring up or talk about or discuss or make comments on.
Anybody got any ideas about the Paul fight? I'm gonna say Tyson.
Well, one, it's staged.
Right. Well,
yeah. I don't know. Tyson's 58 years old. How old is Jake Paul?
Probably in his 20s, I guess.
I'd have put him older than that.
27 or 27.
Is he that? Okay. I thought
John
he was in
Williams
30s,
said roll over, ha ha ha.
Yeah, the golfing season, I think, is over because for the next 10 days, we've got absolutely non-golfing weather. I read an article about the fight tonight, and the article's title was, if you think tonight's fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson is real, don't bet on it. You can read into that what you want, but it's it's going to be staged.
Take the 800 milligram mercury.
I mean,
I've taken two. I prefer.
We'll see. We'll see. I got to go. I got to make my bet before the fight starts.
You right?
Yeah. 50 cents here, 50 cents there. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody over on YouTube. I forgot to reset the chat thing.
John Williams said
have the
goodbye,
short
Ken.
list. Good night, John. Thank you so much. I doubt that I'm here for Doug's tomorrow, but what time is Doug doing his show tomorrow? Is it 1 o'clock? Is it 2 o'clock our time? He kind of confused me on that today.
2 o'clock.
What time is it, Chris?
He said the normal time.
Normal, so it'll be 2 o'clock then. Yeah, we might be back home by then. And if I am, I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Email for joining us on Zoom is there, and I'm getting ready to do that. There is going to be a new description tomorrow on the 10 o'clock show. So it's going to change drastically. Is my middle name suddenly Douglas? Oh, no. See everybody later. See you on YouTube. See you on Zoom if you join. If not, see you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you. Ending the stream now. Uh-oh. One dog just had an internet issue with the fight. Watch it on TV. And because he's doing it.